Now, the fourth idea is to use what I call background questions. Now, this isn't the same thing as like a background study that I've talked about in other videos of studying the author and the audience and the atmosphere. This is a question that runs in the background of your mind as you read. So, for example, if you're reading Philippians and you're reading that over the course of several days, you're reading Philippians every day for a week or 2 weeks or a month, that some days you can just read it and you stay focused. If you find yourself struggling to stay focused, have this question running in the background of your mind. What would it have been like to be Paul sitting in prison writing these words? And have that question going in the background of your mind as you're reading the book of Philippians. And then maybe the next day, have a different background question. What would it have been like to be in the church at Philippi and receive this letter and hear this letter for the very first time? Or he mentions Timothy and Epaphroditus in chapter 2. And what would it have been like to have been one of those guys and read what Paul said about you? Or you can think sometimes those background questions can be different areas of your life. So it may be that if you're a student and you think, okay, what would my school look like if I, along with my friends, lived out what I'm reading here today? And be thinking about your school or your work or your neighborhood or your family or your marriage or your parenting. Think about different people, different what I call scenes of your life, and have that going through the background of your mind, and you'll find that you'll stay focused differently because you'll actually be looking for those application points and those insights, and you'll be surprised at how much that will help you focus.